to install it, I'm just continuing from the last video. Basically, I just installed Debian. It took like 15 minutes at least because I was also installing other apps and trying out new apps. Alright, so here we are. I'm using Userland app, and I have Debian. This is called Userland. So this Debian is a distribution that, and then also I can open up new sessions. This is SSH framework or environment, which works great for phones. And obviously the first thing is to update, and then of course to also upgrade, which in a lot of ways is, well, I mean, you have to do both with it. Usually people update and then upgrade. Okay, something is working, seems to be working so far. I think I'm just gonna start using Debian because I have Kali Linux installed in this thing too with the Userland. While this is happening, I can show you the Userland Play Store. Wait, by the way, right now the launcher that I'm using right now is called hold on. No, I want to set to, so it's called TUI, and it's awesome. It saves you a lot of time and energy. You can search, you can type in aliases. It has icons. Like over here, I have an the alias G for Google to go to Google.com, and YT to go to YouTube, and I'm gonna set up another alias. Play PS. No, alias. Add PS. The Play Store. I don't think you have to put capitals. Enter PS. There you go. It worked, I think. Let me try it again, just in case. Sometimes the Play Store takes time to load. And by the way, let me just show you the Userland app. I think I would recommend this even over Termex because, see, this is the SSH version, which is better, works faster. The VNC version, that's not really so good, not so compatible with the phone. And the launcher that you just saw, this is the launcher. I'll leave a link in the description to both of the launcher. I mean the Userland Linux app. It allows you to install Linux distribution, and then the TUI launcher, which is amazing. You could set up different themes. You could do faster searches. You could set up aliases. I think you have you could control the size of the font on the screen and the color. So there's a lot of things you could do with TUI launcher. Well, the reason why I like it is because it's simple, it saves you time. As you can see, you have a clipboard that has an X over here. Then you can go up. It has an up arrow, down arrow, and a paste. An X to clear. You even have a return key next to the paste. So I could go up, then press the return key. You could also restart it. Sometimes you have to restart. Sometimes you have to refresh. But let's just say restarts. And there you have it. And by default, you have these icons. You could control the color of the icons too, but I like it simple, mostly black and white. The themes, if you want to theme view, it'll take you to the website that allows you to control the themes. If you like the dark green and black, this one's interesting. I'll show you the one. I kind of like this one, you know. This one's called 01. Just copy it. Go home. Type in theme. Click on the icon. Apply. And paste. Wait, you can hold the screen. And well, I wasn't expecting all this. The hell is this? I feel like Super Mario Brothers NES, where the water scene. Alright, that's obviously we gotta change this. This is no, we have. Oh, by the way, you could also click on standard. I think no. Restart. Let me see something. Yeah, I just click on standard, theme standard, and this is the default theme, which I don't even know where I'm gonna bother changing it. I just want to show you. Just want to show you how you could view other, apply another theme, whichever theme you like. So you have options. This was okay. The bottom left is the number or the theme, uh, the name of the theme, I guess, whatever. 001 V1 1 combination of letters and numbers. This one's 01. And all you have to do is just, this one's nice. You just copy and paste it. I like the fact that the information is in the background, but it's not bright. So most likely I'm gonna choose this in a second. I'm gonna go back and choose that one most likely. I like this also simple black and white themes. I like this one, but I just don't like the name, so I'm not even gonna bother. So corny. Just click on more themes. This is the one I had before. I like this one. 123 MW on the bottom left, as you can see. This one is theme 141. This one's not bad either. 27. Oh, I see. You could just literally tap this and then paste. Hold on. It's supposed to work. It's the phone that sucks. My phone sucks. So you can see that was easy. Once again, you want to view. They make it very easy for you to change the theme in different ways to do it. Copied. My phone's kind of old, but I like this because, and once again, remember you have the you can, oh, I think it restarted. Once it restarts, the history is erased. But fortunately, I know the theme number 123 MW, I think, or MV, or MW. Let's just see something. Theme apply. MW. MW. Why you little? Why you little? 123 MW. So I guess the best one is the no, not this one. This one. And I just have to copy this and paste it. See, my phone is cheap. I'm using like a $20 phone, Android phone. I mean, it works okay, but sometimes it takes a little longer because I'm like, like right now I'm using AZ recorder, so it's recording. I'm also downloading. Let me see, apt get install. By the way, I'm not in the launcher right now. I'm using Userland, Debian, vim, Python, links. See if it works. I'm not impressed by me being able to type in this command and pressing enter. I'm more impressed by whoever was writing these scripts and whoever, like the creators of Unix, Linux, C++, the creator of Windows. No, that's the most impressive stuff. Like you could be impressed with knowing how to use Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, but I would be more impressed by the creators of those programs. So in other words, to be able to create a program is more impressive than to be able to use the program. And to be able to create an entire system that program runs in is even more impressive than the actual programs. So it's really the computer scientists and engineers that are the most impressive. The computer engineers and scientists and the people that create systems, like actual, well, the ones that do the hardware and the software, they're higher than even the programmers. I mean, even though no, the programmers, they're all like the same level really, because you have to be able to do both. Same as how like an architect is important, but the construction workers that build the building are also just as important. Yep. So, in one sense, the hierarchy systems that we think of are actually like kind of an illusion because it's all important. Everything is interrelated. It's all one big system, like kind of like the yin yang, or you know how. Yeah, I mean it's all part of the same thing, and some jobs are more simple than other jobs, but that doesn't mean it's not as important. So, like for example, the maintenance worker that sweeps and mops the hospital, in some ways, just as important as the doctor that's gonna perform the surgery in that same room. This is obviously an opinion and a philosophy, but anyway, back to the launcher. Where was I? I got lost. If you wanted to see the apps, just type A, apps, ls, and it'll show you the apps. You scroll up and down, as you can see. Pretty cool. But and once again, this launcher is called TUI, and yeah, I highly recommend this one. Well, thanks for watching. Goodbye.